No, don't do that. Don't do that. It just... It's not fun when you do that. You're still doing that. Oh, what do you know? He is. What's up with this? Oh. Oh, just because I... God damn it. Oh, RP Volver. And Chandler says to smash him in the butt. And Samuel say, we missed you so much, Chandler. How's work going? And Chandler says, I'm from the shadows to emerge. Busy but good. And Sam, that's nice to hear. Today a bully in your school got what he deserved. And Chandler, he got wrecked. And Sam, you're feeling good because of that. And Chandler says it must feel good. And Sam says, so, are you still the good boy of the dank memes? And Chandler, yeah, you love your dank memes. Also, what's up, Leo? Why the wide eyes? Why the wide-eyed face? So I wonder if our objective here really is to defeat these Duderoos, or if it's just to clear the ice. I'd imagine that both would work. Have you been sunstruck? You have not been sunstruck, so deal some exertion on that. On the cunt. That humongous Cuntosaurus. Okay, you can do the spin ring. Now you can do the spin ring, but I was a fool. Because it's gonna take everybody a lot of turns to get to that other thing there. See? It was not a wise move, Douglas. What are you even thinking? Ow. There you go. Village time. Oh, there's no end to them, we have to get through these rocks. So they instantly showed up. There hasn't even been a load up sort of little animation. They simply said, well, fuck it, let's show up. And they did. Well, Crummer, you're gonna die next turn, so that sucks for you. Okay, we won. Because we cleared the snow, but we had to wait for their turn one more time. Well then. Leo says that Twitch was twitching out on you. And Sam says that on you too. And Kenobi, General Kenobi, hello there. Hello my fluffy friends. Hello to you too. How you doing today? And Sam, so how are you all doing, cutie pies and sweethearts? We're doing okay, I guess. Just dealing with losses here in Banner Saga because I don't know if it's Bolverk team that is incredibly unbalanced or if it's the bugs or whatever it is, but it's extremely hard to to get through with them. Everybody is getting wounded, nothing's working out, it's awful. Leo says, so kill all but one enemy and then go crazy on the ice. Yeah, I should have done that. And Chandler says heavy breathing. And General Kenobi says doing your spies is stuff. And Tiger says that was nerve-wracking. Yes, it is. And I imagine that Bulwark is gonna have a very bad time throughout the rest of this little excursion of them. You can almost make out the old fort in the distance, but there's open land between you and it. Oddly, the dredge seem to have fallen away. Some ravens begin slowing and tripping over their own feet with exhaustion. Crummer, the old Varl war leader, speaks up. This reminds me of the ambush I sprung on Talon, the craziest chieftain of men I ever fought. His fighters were all strung out and tired like us. One small trick would have ruined our ambush, but luckily for us, they never figured it out. What are you getting at? Bah, never mind the details, the old Varl said. Let me take some fighters to handle this situation. Okay, Crummer, don't make me regret this. You're too young to have regrets, Crummer says. I've only had 2 in my life. One was leaping too close to the fire in the Great Hall after eating eggs for 12 days straight. I'll tell you the second another time. A dozen fighters take off with the war leader and disappear over a hill. Bye. I wonder if we will ever see Crummer or Akil ever again. But look at that, we reached the old fort.
Gods, of all places to make a final stand, I bring us to the old fort. A human bridge that should have crumbled 100 years ago.
And here we are. We need water, and sleep, and food, and, you know, bed, more fighters, more heroes. We need all the stuff. Oh look, there's humans there in the old fort. Apparently it isn't just a bridge, it is a full-fledged city. How nice. These people will help us, don't attack them, says Zephyr. And I'm like, no. Let's get down. Get shrifty with them, with our axes and whatnot. Shield wall, you say, or think you say. Fatigue hinders your every thought. No one forms up as a large group of humans approach from the buildings near the old fort. A small, stout man leads them. Mercenaries, huh? You don't look worth a damn, let alone coin. You reach for your axes, but a few spearmen make it clear you shouldn't. Easy. The last thing we need is to spill each other's blood before that dark wall of the dredge get their chances, eh? Dredge, the word echoes in your head. They don't know what they're doing. The man makes a face and even Falcon lifts her head enough to squint at you. Well, we're charged with keeping this route open for the cleanser I went to Arborang, the man says. So we know we're going to be killing as many of those dredge as we can. Threats and commands come to mind, but never make it out of your mouth. The march, the fighting, the lack of sleep all catch up with you and you fall to your knee. You try to catch yourself, but gracefully your head hits the slope. So there is that other subplot going on, that is Bulwark seems to have some sort of weird possession so he can see. The past Dread General or something. I don't know what's up with it, with him, with anything anymore. Let's just hit X and see what shows up.
Darkness. Purple lightning and a dark sun. What in the depths is this?
Leo says trying to make a paladin that is a living lies is hard. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? And sensing you're being watched, you leap to your feet and reach for Claw and Fang, but they're missing. You roar in anger. The short man by the entrance takes a step back. Easy, Bulwark, no one's trying to harm you. You get to your feet, head pounding. Where are the ravens, you ask? I woke you first, he says. But the others need to get up too. I'll let you sleep as long as I dared, but we're almost out of time. He motions to a side table and you find your axes undamaged. Who are you and what do you want, you ask? My name is Heather, and That won't matter in a few hours, the man says. We came we came from Akur. We're the rear guard of the clan's army, with the clan's army that went to challenge the king in Arboring. With axes in hand, you ask, then what do you want from me? Well, I'm no battle leader, Heather says. I'm just a skirmisher like all the rest here. I'm proud of myself for not running off already. Plain and simple, you know how to fight, so tell us what to do and we'll do it. We've got fighters who could use some tips or encouragement, Heather says. Maybe you could build some stake walls with parts of buildings, up to you. But you don't have time to do much and no one's expecting miracles. Regardless of how this plays out, I'm glad you stumbled in here when you did. Oh, what a nice, lovely fellow. Stepping out into the cold air refreshes you. You look around and are surprised to see stragglers crossing the bridge. Can't believe it, can you? Kramer says, walking among the dozen fighters you sent with him. One of these days, all of you will realize there's only one thing tougher than an old war leader on a mission. The ravens around look tired but happy to have made it. You grab a handful of snow and squeeze it in your fist until a trickle of water falls to the ground, a silent tribute to your ravens who didn't make it. This is the city, there's a market, of course, there's heroes, houses, volunteers, and that's it, we can't rest. So let's go to the volunteers first, I guess. The fighters, men and women from Akur and a few other northern towns, watch you as you approach. Show me your shield wall, you bark. Only a few of them move and raise their shields, so you charge them, sending terrified humans running or skidding across the ground. Scared of flying undisciplined, you shout. Either way, you'll be dead in the first assault. Shield wall. This time everyone runs to lock shields and brace with their shoulders. You still break through, but it's a better effort. Folk and a few other ravens join you to correct the stances and swings, but it's the arrival of clansmen from Bindal that surprises you. You never had to get us this far, but you did, a man says. Time for us to pitch in. Hopefully we won't muck everything up. You show the new volunteers how to enforce a shield wall. After an hour, you tell everyone to rest and get ready for the real fighting. In private, Folk asks, think it'll make a difference? 100 clansmen became 100 fighters. They're making a stand, so it already has. They might take a few hits intended for us, or maybe, or no, they will break immediately. Well, they're making a stand, so it already has made a difference. Sometimes you impress me, Folka says. Just when I think you hate everything, you say something that shows you haven't given up on all the rest of us. You grunt and walk away. But I didn't get time to go to the houses and make makeshift stakes and whatnot. But we have a little shield wall, which is fun. Hello, Folka. And Leo says trying to make a paladin that is a living lie is hard. Tenets of devotion must pick at least one to emulate, though are meant to uphold all. Honesty, courage, compassion, honor, and duty. Oh, more Dungeons and Dragons shenanigans. Because I have no idea about Dungeons and Dragons anything. So all of what you are saying, I have no idea what it means. But I'm guessing you're still talking about the character you're trying to create. You're trying to create a character that is a paladin, that is not actually a paladin. He is a paladin, but he's not upholding, honor and all those other things. So he's just trying to fake everyone into making them believe he is. I don't know. And General Kenobi, what means plus in LGBT plus? The plus means everything else that is not that is not into this acronym. So there's LGBT, which are the main, not main, but most widespread and known sexual orientations. But there are more, as it happens. But they're smaller, as in there's less people identifying with those than with the general, the first letters in the acronym. But if you were to look up the actual acronym for LGBT, let me look it up. LGBT plus long version. So if you look around on the internet, there's a lot of more like things. According to this site, let me give a little light reading over it. It's like it doesn't actually says what it is. Anyway, so the plus could be a lot of things, but between those things, like it could be the LGBT, IQCAPGNGFNBA. Apparently, you can keep escalating this acronym for as long as you like. So, a little googling reveals that it stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, intersex, asexual, and gender non-conforming. But it can go a little deeper and go into questioning pansexual, ally or allied, straight, leather, and fetish. Another words for even more different sexual orientations. But anyway, it's I should know a little bit better about what it all means. But you know, it's more a way of showing support, and that this is a prejudice-free environment. So anybody who falls into any of those categories can find support in here. So pretty much, if you're a human being, even if you don't identify yourself as one, this is a nice place for you. Or at least I'll do my best to make it that so it can be. Anyway, Leo says, because I want to play an even DM. And yes, said Paladin, we believe in the lie that he is actually different race than he actually is. I see. And General Kenobi says, like furry. You're kidding. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it could go into that acronym. Maybe not. Who knows? And Oni, you're not okay. What's up, Oni? What happened? And Oni, you're here at work, all by yourself, nobody to watch over you or help. And your brother was supposed to come in and help paint, and he's nowhere in sight. Well then, sounds like people are not upholding their ends of their promises. But still, I mean, there's very little that can be done about that from our end. But I hope you're doing okay, Oni. You're not too stressed over. But do let us know if there's anything we can do to help. Oni, so you texted your dad and he told you to just stay there till he gets back from Dallas. Well, that might take a while. And also, hello there, Nathan. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Anyway, the shield maiden tightens the straps on her armor while glaring at you with red-rimmed eyes. If you got something to say, say it. We'll be dead before long. We don't have to be. We could leave right now. Whoever is after us would roll through here without slowing. We'd be caught in the open. And we can leave that damned cart here. Let the dredge have it. I have an oath to An oath isn't worth all of our fang lives, says Folka. That's exactly what an oath is worth. True that. Or start acting like a raven and go where, says Bover. Well, that's exactly what an oath is worth. Your life. In the following silence, you see Folka's eyes brim with tears. I don't want to die. Not yet. And I don't want you to die either. Talk like this is forbidden in the company, but you turn your head, giving her a moment to collect herself. What would you do if the person you followed for years was no longer the same? I'm trying to figure out what's happening to me. You said yourself we'll be dead soon. What have you come up with? There's a voice in my head, growing louder. I've been fighting to keep it quiet. Bellower's voice, probably. But Bellower's dead. His body... He's asleep. I think the arrow keeps him that way. Folka nods. The conclusion doesn't seem too far-fetched for her. Those dreams are things he's seeing. The Volca did something to betray him. They were working with the Sundr. I think so. But this has more to do with Ivan than Juno. Oh, we're getting really into the thick of it. They did something bad. I don't even think Zephyr knows what they did. The two of you look over at Zephyr. The Volca stares into a fire, lost in thought. So, what does all of this mean? Nothing if we die here, it means don't trust Volca, or I don't know. Nothing if we die here. Indeed. Now it's if we die here. I thought you were already claiming defeat. God, you're annoying. If we die here, I think you'll miss me. You begin to growl at her when a scout's horns signal all fighters to the bridge. If we make it through this, someone in Manahar is going to answer to me. You storm off to the fighting, building your rage with each step, which I'll then unleash half of it in an enemy and the other half in an ally. And it will not be pretty. And Nathan, you're good, just get back from work. Oh, lovely, welcome back home then. And Oni says, yeah, it is the waiting game, like Chandler has said. You're just waiting who will arrive. Your deadbeat, worthless cokehead of a brother. Or your family. Oh man. Sorry to hear so, Oni. And General Kenobi asks DK. I guess that stands for Doug Canine. You have Instagram or something? I have an Instagram, but I don't use it. Good luck finding it though. I do have a Twitter, which you can find the links to down below, or you can type in !Twitter and it will tell you the address for my Twitter. But these are the things you can other places where you can find me. There's a shitload of links down below. You can follow all of them to see my art, my Twitter, my other places. The only link that is not there is my YouTube, but I will add that later. And Chandler says kick it with us until someone comes. And Oni says that judging by the time the stream will probably end so soon. Twitter hit her. DK is Donkey Kong. No, it isn't. It's Delicious Canine. Which is interesting though. We should make it a thing. DK9. As in K and then the number 9. Capital D, capital K, and then the number 9. That's so lovely. Or Donkey Kong, who knows. The immensity of the dredge forces standing just across the bridge is both terrifying and wondrous. Their droning sounds shake the ground and you wonder if the old fort can withstand it. Fear is strong in the air. You faintly hear some humans running away, but your ravens stand firm against impossible odds. You grant yourself a moment of pride for that. Suddenly the tall wall of dread warriors begin to move, and it's battle time. Or not. It's... God damn it. It's what's his face? What's his name? I forgot his name. God damn it. Nichols. It's Nichols, the Demander apprentice, and it's not only him, but he's being possessed by the Eyeless Sundr. So this is gonna get tricky, but this is delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Lots of bad things going on. And it's a long ass gigantic battle we have to fight. But luckily everybody's unwounded, everybody's healthy and whatnot. Except for Akil. I guess that Akil has gone and killed himself. Like literally, he charging to the people now. I don't think he's around anymore. Anyway. And on you say DD could be Dog Dick. Nah. It has to be the K. And only DDK9 Dog not Cock. The tiger says what the heck. What the heck indeed. We're gonna have to fight Nichols. That's what. And General Kenobi, what's the difference between snowman and snowballs? I wouldn't know. Okay, Bolverk, Folka, Sigbjorn, Gudmundur, Fizzold, and Krummer. That sounds like a good lineup of people. Not only gets wounded way too easily, but we have a lot of renown, so let's promote somebody. How about we promote Krummer? Sure, promote him. Get a little bit more armor in there. That frail body of yours. And some of that too. For Zald, you're a provoker. You could level up and have more strength because you're very well, you don't have enough kills enough to be promoted. Which is kinda odd to think about considering how wounded you are. Godmother, you're a raid master. Sure, get promoted. Get more armor in that frail body of yours. Who cares about the break? You need to withstand your ground. Let's take Bjorn, you can be promoted. When did it happen? I have leftover points here. Guess Bjorn, Folka. Wait, what? Huh. I am almost certain that this game has severe bugs going on all over it. And we only have 11 renown, so we can promote a rank 4 to a rank 5. So I guess it's gonna have to be Folka. Might as well. Folka, it really hurts when you don't have enough exertion, but you could also have a little bit more armor in your life. Oni says, whoop, time to die. And General Kenobi says, no balls. Sorry, I should go. I mean, I don't understand the joke, but then again, I don't speak English. So there's a gigantic chance I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Most of the time. And only you sent in a couple Franker Z. Cheers. Praise Ilias, slay me and bring me peace to your horrid canine life. I don't know why the alert didn't play. Let me check it up. Over here at the alert section. Well, it's not here. God damn it. These alerts don't have... Nothing's working today. But anyway, let's get ready for battle. Let's see if we can finish this battle in 3 minutes, or else we're gonna go past the streaming time. Or not, who knows? Is that Nichols? But he's dead. Don't be fooled, that isn't Nichols, but Eyeless. She took over his body. She could have taken over anybody, literally anybody, but she took over Nichols. Oh, suddenly the bug is gone and I can relocate my units. Oh, that's delicious. So, Sigbjorn, you go ahead. Folka, you stand there beside Bolverk and Gudmundur. Getting there. Let's see how this goes. So theoretically the Eyeless is gonna show up. When it does, things are gonna get super shrifty. And I don't want things to get shrifty. And who in the world are you? Why is your sprite so unique? Okay, let's see how this goes. Wish me luck. Battle time. Let's not move too far ahead. Let's wait for them to come to us. What are you doing? Don't do things. Oh, you can restore people's armor because they're a mender. Forgot about that. You can use our skills as well. Yes, we are moving at a snail's pace. Just waiting for them to reposition themselves. As we slowly approach just outside their useful range. Except for that guy. So this is the next turn, so now it's about time we start doing things. So let's get in there. Let's start doing things. Folka, you can break his armor. He has a lot of armor and he's not using it, so might as well help him depart with some of it. Sigbjorn, you cannot use exertion because they hit you with the sunstone, so you're blinded. You cannot use the real power, but it can still deal some damage. However, every single one of them is connected, so if I hit them with the armor breaking thing, everybody's armor is gonna break in unison. Like, that's awesome. Or I can do some damage and the damage is gonna bounce. Does it happen to you? Splash damage, one string damage, or armor damage to all of you. Tough choices. Let's go with armor damage. So, oh, it doesn't happen to you. Well, I'm a silly boy then. Let's kill Eyeless. I don't necessarily kill Eyeless, but start trying to get that to happen. Fazalt, you can't get in place of anything or anyone because, you know, there's a lot of people in the way, so you just relocate yourself there. Crummer, you though, you can get to everybody. However, you don't have this pink twin, all you have is Forge Ahead, which kinda sucks in a way. Instead, just kill this frienderino here. God damn it! I didn't use the exertion. Over. Sure, kill what's his face, Nichols, kill him once again and then do another damage to someone else. There it is. Hello, Eyeless. Oh god, you're so ugly. So unnerving too. See, I didn't use the exertion, so now I'm suffering for it. I lost it. A perfectly turn doing nothing. Nothing worthwhile. You get in there and do the shield wall out there. I wonder if we are forced to win this battle, as in the game will not allow us to continue if we don't win this battle. Because the previous battle with the Eyeless, if we didn't win that battle, the game would end.
Elias, please ignore Doug and slay me, please.
Oh, look at that. Now the alert works. Thanks for those delicious cheers, Oni. So how about you all walk away? And you though. Okay, so who are you gonna possess? Of course, though. So is this it? Not only do I have to kill enemies, but I also have to reposition myself. Instantly. That's why I stand at top of them until they can't resurrect. Well, I have to go and do that. Because that would be extremely annoying. And I would not in the least like to be doing that every single time. Godmother. Use the delicious exertion. Oh, RIP crew. Over. Fuzzalt, you can finally have a turn. So go there and use it wisely. Theoretically, we should be focusing on the Eyeless, but I don't know about that. While focusing is good, if we leave a lot of enemies alive behind, I'm certain we'll come back to haunt us later. Especially because I'm almost sure that the battle will not end as soon as the Eyeless is dead. The battle will only end once we defeat everybody. So, Sigbjorn, you have a chance to do a lot of damage to a lot of people, or attack the island. So, guess what we're gonna do?
Great, it's not. I can't help it. I'm unlucky.
Got him under. Break that armor. An RIP, I guess. Or not. Hello there. Why do you get 2 turns? Oh, you gigantic whore. So I don't know if I should leave it alive, or I should leave Bulwark alive, because it has so very little strength that it might actually be worth leaving him alive while I go kill the rest of these peeperinos. Oh, come on, don't do that. Don't summon friends. This is already very shitty as it is. Oh yes, I forgot. You're diseased, I can't approach you. Or else I'll become diseased as well. Oh, nope. Don't do that way. Yes. No friends. There we go. Seriously, Godmother, come on. Throw in some effort. But don't end your turn. Well, the one exertion, the one lack of willpower makes all the difference. Oh, come on. Also, the game volume is a little too loud and barely hearing the alerts. And Onyu said, for Ilias, please ignore Doug and slay you, please. Should do no such thing, whoever Ilya is. And Onyu says, Doug gonna die. And Leo says, gonna die again, yo. I will try not to, if I can help it. I just realized a little... The event list is gone. What happened to it? See, nothing is working here. Oh, damn it. But also, hello there, Mag Ferret. Thank you so very much for that delicious host. And welcome to the stream, you and yours. How are you guys doing so far? And Onyu also cheered again and said, you're sorry you break things, Doug. You can't help your unlucky boy. You're not unlucky. Things just don't happen the way they should very often when you're around. But nonetheless, we still like you, Onyu. And also, Chandler, you say, see you later. Talk to you soon. We're gonna have to go already. Sure thing, Chandler. We'll be seeing you later. Thank you so very much for stopping by and hanging out with us. It was delightful to have you here. I hope to see you later. Have a lovely life and have a beautiful time doing all those delicious things you do. And... ow. Stay beautiful. And do great things with your life. So now that the battlefield is littered with the bodies of lots of pepperinos I don't know. I don't know what's going on, who's what's what, and stuff. It's a confusing mess. Okay, there's only one enemy left, so we can safely go and kill Bulwark. Oh, we got the pipe plant. Look at that. Ow. R.I.P. Hey, Folka, you get in there. And keep breaking that armor. You have to kill the Eyeless. ASAP. That's possible. also. No, don't possess people anymore. Nobody likes when you do that. Oh no, and you're even gonna summon friends. Are you fucking shitting me? I wish you weren't. Okay, where's your friend? Oh, there he is. Oops, I should have moved, Polka. It's gonna get really tricky for Sigbjorn to move around. Please don't act twice in a row. Oh, what do you know? You did. You gigantic whore. There comes this slow friend. He's not gonna do anything for a long time. And what are you guys talking about in there? Fazal, unfortunately you're gonna die in the next turn, I guess. So you might as well use the last of your strength to reduce Eyeless's armor as much as you can. Oh, come on! Stop it with already, would ya? Come on! Why are you getting 2 moves? Oh, that enemy is so fucking annoying. I'm afraid to even move, Sigbjorn. Because of how Eyeless is dealing sickness and diseases to everybody. Well, RIP you. There's a gigantic hole in there, so the only way for Folka to reach this guy is if she passes through Sigbjorn, but then Sigbjorn will get damage and fucking Eyeless is gonna get a turn before he can do anything about it. So maybe just rest. Or not. Maybe this time we were nicer about it. How in the world can you slide over a hole that you now cannot get past? Tell me, Sigbjorn, how in the world can you do that? Oh, awesome. Folka, you can kill him. Do it. Here. Oh, seriously? Please tell me I won't have to fight reinforcements. Eyeless falls to the ground. Suddenly the chaotic sounds of the battle quietens and the surrounding dredge lower their weapons in shock. A group of dredge guards break through the crowd and begin lifting Eyeless's body. And you see her arm move. The Sundr is still alive. There is a chance to finish Eyeless if you and a few others are willing to risk charging the dredge. There's no telling what will happen if she's allowed to recover, but you feel a pang of sadness at the thought of killing her. So we can rush and kill her? All me, today we kill a Sundr? While they stun move to Manahar. This feels like one of those game-changing decisions that will come to haunt me later down the road. I don't know which one I should choose, but I know that Eyeless is it's evil, it's pure evil. So let's kill a Sundr. The ravens wipe their blades on their tunics and once again begin their throaty chant. Thrilled, they run with you towards the body of Eyeless. I got no reinforcements. All I can do is rush. Eyeless body, kill her before she revives. Don't kill me. God damn it. Don't, please don't. Okay, if they don't try to kill me, Folka, you can do it. Folka, do it. Fucking do it. Yes. Sundr Slayer. Killed Eyeless. Holy shit, we barely did it, but we did it. And I got back to my pipeline. Which was already mine, but I guess I got it back? Oh, I know. Consequences, Bolverk has been injured alongside Krummer. But not only that, also Fazolt and what's his face, Sigbjorn and Godmunder. All of these heroes have been injured and Folka almost she almost bit the dust as well. Holy shit, 31 renown. It's a lot of renown. That was way too close. God damn it. We just killed a faint Sundr, Folka says. You know it had to be done, but you find yourself unable to speak. Are you crying? You shake your head, trying to clear your thoughts, but the scared faces of so many dredge left on the battlefield pull at you. Your mind fills with images of Ivan on the tower, of dredge twisting, warping in darkness, shaking, slobbering, roaring. You fight to regain control of your mind. The dredge begin moving south along the river, not as an army, but as people fleeing danger. Many of them starting across the old fort bridge. Bolverk, Folka shouts. Take the cart, get to Manahar, we'll hold them here as long as we can. The Shoot Maiden's voice clears your head for a moment. You see her turning proudly, commanding ravens into formation and Godmunder to lead the clansmen to Arborang. She looks back at you, holding your gaze. We'll be right behind you, go! And she joins the shoot wall, lending strength to those around her. Folka's the real MVP of this match, just saying. Just saying. Folka, she's a goddamn MVP. Bolverk, Volka Zephyr says, pulling your attention from the Raven banner near the bridge. We must leave now. The Volka, their meddling calls this. All of it. You rub at a pain in your chest. Zephyr flinches at the look in your eyes, but you forgot her and begin marching towards Manahar, towards vengeance. What? Chapter 14. Brothers fight and kingship stains. Now we're no longer with Bolverk and his group of friends. Now we're back to this place? No, we're not there. Anyway, pretend we were there with Alette and other friends. Seems like everyone's headed for the capital these days, the small village baker says. I figure it's just as well to stay put. We've got enough around here to survive, even with the king cutting off trade. You're testing your bowstring and only half listening to the man when Hakan walks up. The baker, unaccustomed to Varl, falls quiet and backs up. The capital is only a few days away now. I know, I'd like to believe we'll make it without any more problems, but that hasn't been our luck. No sense thinking things will change now. You laugh a little, but notice the distant look in Hakon's eyes as he looks towards the Varl tents. I wonder what the old kings like Truster and Scrimmer would do in my place. They would keep their people alive, same as you. I just lost half my people in the old wood. It's like Ivor told me, you can't prepare for a giant serpent attacking. Not even ancient kings could do that. Just keep them alive, no matter what happens in Arborang, protect your people. Hakon looks at you, the confusion leaving his face. Let's get what we need and get going. Maybe it'll be as easy as you make it sound. You give the Varl an encouraging smile, it's the best you can do. And there you have it. Now it's time for Alette and her merry group of friends to march towards Arborang, but we will do that next time, because now it's time to end the stream, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed today's very tense and very epic conclusion to chapter 11, 12 and 13 of the Banner Saga, and I feel like chapter 14 and 15 are the last two chapters in this game. So I guess that tomorrow we will be done with Banner Saga 2 if we can get to pass it without any problems, because as you know, this game loves throwing problems at me and I cannot, by the life of me, deal with all of them. But anyway, thank you guys so very much for joining me on this stream today. Yeah, I know that some of you may not be enjoying the Banner Saga as thoroughly, because I have been noticing I have a much smaller viewership when I'm here, but I'm enjoying Banner Saga so damn much, and I certainly hope you guys are doing as well. But other than that, it's finally time for us to cut it off for now and resume it tomorrow with the possibly conclusion to Banner Saga 2. Nonetheless, thank you guys so very much for being here today. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow at the same time as before. Today we went a little bit overboard, sorry about that. Those of you who had plans or wanted to do other things after the stream, so I'm sorry I went a little bit over the ending hour. But anyway, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Stay awesome, take care of yourselves, and most of all, have a lovely week if we don't get to see each other again for quite some time. And now in the meantime, go check out Incrogator, who's playing some hack GU last recode or whatever that game is. It's lovely little games, and I mean, if you're in for the story games, you might as well stay for all of them. So I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye bye, and stay awesome. And also, hello there, SK Shappy, showing up at the ending of the stream. And you've never seen the game before, have a good day, thank you so very much, and this game is awesome, check it out. There's links, well, check it out, go to the Humble store, link down below, and buy there, it's a lovely game. Anyway, bye bye everyone, have a nice day.